Let's start our coding journey right now, today. Hi, my name is Ken from Golden Egg, and today I talk about what programming is and why it's so important. So let's dive right into it. Programming is like telling the computer what to do. But computers aren't like humans. You need to be quite specific if you tell a computer something. Let's imagine you tell a dog to get a stick. In the real world, we'll say to the dog, go get the stick, and he goes and gets the stick. Well, in my case, telling the dog to get the ball, and he's running all over the living room with it. But the computer works different. You need to be really specific step by step, like you would in a recipe. So in that case, it would be you tell the dog, walk to the tree, pick up the stick, bring the stick over, drop the stick. That's the level of detail the computer needs. If you just skip one step, it won't work. If you write the recipe so your partner can cook the meal, or let's say baking the bread, and you don't mention to add the yeast, the bread won't work. There's no bread without yeast. Computer works the same. We use code and programming languages to talk with the computer and to give those instructions. Like human languages, each language has its own rules and syntax. For example, Python uses simple words while C++ has more symbols and strict formatting. That's why Python is a good language to start because it's quite easy. What language to pick depends on which area you're coding in. Different languages are used in different places. For example, if I analyze data, I use Python. If I make a game, depending on where the game is gonna run, there's a good chance that I use C# or something else. If I make a web page, it's HTML, CSS, and JavaScript normally. Code is everywhere. It is in our apps, it's in the video games, even cars and appliances have code, at least the more modern appliances. Every time you use your phone, the code is running behind the scenes, so the phone is working the way it should. Sorry, my dog is chewing up a bone in the background. He's actually. But how does code turn into actions? It starts with writing the code and then a compiler or interpreter to translate it into something a computer understands. It's like I just start talking with you in German. I understand it, you don't. So nothing's gonna happen. If I tell you in German to go and give me the pen is not gonna come to me because you don't know what I'm talking about. So we would need a translator. If I tell you in German to give me the pen, please, the translator translates it to you so you understand what to do. Between you and the computer, it's the same thing. It's like you're speaking German and the computer speaking English. It would be the same thing, he wouldn't understand you. But finally, after that gets translated with the compiler, the computer understands the message and creates an output. Programming is like giving instruction to a super literal chef. Be clear, be precise, and you can create incredible things. But you really need to think every step through and not skipping a detail. Let's make one more example. I want you to paint the wall behind me. So I tell you to grab the paint can, put it on the table, open the can, take the wood stick, stir it, clean the wood stick, put the stick away, take the brush, put the brush in the paint, strike it on the side of the paint can, take the brush to the wall, make up and down movements, and move towards the left too, a little bit at a time, until you're just at the wall. Once you're at the wall, stop. Take the paintbrush, put it on the plastic, you're done. So you really need to think of everything. If I just forget to tell you to put the word stick away, because it's quite obvious, right? You need to put the word stick away so you can put the paintbrush. If I forget that, the program stops working right there because the computer can't do it because there's an instruction missing. You want to learn more? Check out our next video where we set up the Python environment so we can start coding, or check out the short videos we post every day to learn more. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, or send me an email if you have any questions whatsoever about anything tech related, and I will give my best to answer it either to you personally or with a short video to show it. Can be anything from my computer has an error message to I don't know why my phone is doing what it does to how to code Hello World in Python. Just write me an email with the email address right here, and I give my best to help you out so we can all learn together. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, let your projects come true.